because why not?
He's a solitary motherfucker.
Yeah.
A very emotional and
There,
solitary motherfucker.
there are people like working on the sales right now, and they see you fly by, and like one of them almost falls from surprise.
I yell sorry as he almost falls. Why do you
I
want to
just
sleep
go
on the
like,
keyboard? Jeez.
I just go
Okay.
like, Ari, do you think there's any way that we could possibly harness the power of the demon and imbue it into something?
I well, I guess I'd be gone
You
at
flew
this
off.
point. Yeah, fuck.
No, it flies up in 15 minutes, Nick.
Yeah, no, don't you know?
Well, she said that she was going to be like she walked away and was going to be down to
Yeah,
your
and then
quarters
walk the
if.
fuck away with her and then mention it
Yeah,
off
and
air.
I
Oh,
walked
okay.
with her down.
It wasn't
Damn it.
instant.
Fuck.
She did a step walk to her room, like,
It was,
okay,
it
I'm
was,
off.
it was like, okay, bye, I'm off. You start flying away. My
Yeah.
people need me. You fly away, and then I'm just like, so do you think yada 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 yada?
Yeah, God damn it.
I'm pretty sure that it'd be possible, but I don't want to mess around with those type of powers. There's equal risk to the reward.
Yeah, I understand.
Fuck.
Rothcliffe's just like, I want a magic weapon
No.
with
no,
demon
no, no.
powers.
No, no, no.
Over.
Can you hear me?
Banana.
Banana. What did you say, Rothcliffe, when I said my thing?
I didn't say anything.
Oh. What did you say then?
I think he was making a joke.
Okay.
So what was going on? Sorry, I got fucking distracted.
She says that I'm sure it's possible, but I wouldn't want to risk something like that.
Oh yeah, I was just like, yeah, I understand what you mean.
She agrees with you and heads downstairs. Continues walking off. And oh, did you guys disclose that? Okay, yeah, the captain knows that she's a friend, so she's not being very secretive. She finally has like her hood down and relaxing a little bit more.
Fucking
And
Titus, since the first day we got here in the arena. Just wings out, finally being able to breathe, just like, yes.
I'm just walking around fucking blue as shit.
people think that you're like you don't
Sorry,
have
is it
enough
back?
vitamins in you or something.
Is a duck.
Uh,
It's okay, guys. I have. I'm fine. I'm fine. Then I'm like, I'm fine. This fucking thing. I'm fine.
Duck face, man.
um,
Somebody throw him some
Arthur,
breadcrumbs.
Arthur, you are left with Christine, I guess, on top deck as everyone kind of dispersed. And
I take it
Yeah.
down to the kitchens.
okay,
And that's where I was distracted to take her. So
Yeah. so you like go up to her and you say follow me or
yeah,
what?
it's like I walk just like I negotiated with the captain. They're gonna keep you alive.
Barely.
However, you gotta earn your keep. Riding on a fancy ship like this ain't cheap. You have information for us, but you don't have any for the captain. So, you're gonna work while you're here.
What do you mean work?
Work. Like I said.
Arthur was just like,
Crocodile tears, my dear. Crocodile
yeah,
tears.
he's got his knife and he's like, you see this tear right here? You see this tear?
You're gonna work. You're gonna do what you're told to, and if you don't do well, then well, you're not gonna have a very good time.
Pulls out his sword.
She kind of like blinks, and looks at you,
Bad time.
a little confused.
It's like, come. I take her down to the kitchens.
She warily follows after you, keeping a fair distance between you guys. And you reach the bottom, and this is kind of like where this kitchen is, and you hear a bunch of like pots and pans, and there's people cooking stew and etc. in this boat. The boat itself is quite ahead of its time. There's like magical fire
Yeah.
everywhere as well, and
Back in the age of high magic, so
yeah. And she looks around and she looks up at you, and you've got to be kidding.
mm-mm.
Nope,
Even
bitch.
close. I just smile, cross my arms, just watch you, unyielding.
It's like that you can't pay for your dinner. Looks like you're washing dishes. Can't pay for
Alright.
your trip. Looks like you're washing dishes.
You bring her up to this like it's a old woman, and she seems to be barking orders to all the other people. You got her name. Was Edwa.
Nice name.
Edwa. Thank you. It was Edwa, and from the captain, he says, report to her, and she will instruct her. And you go up to her, and she kind of like turns around in the middle of barking orders. What do you want? We're very busy.
Yes, I have help for you. I motion to the princess.
I thought you were gonna slap her in the butt. Like, go ahead.
So
without like a
about
word
this
sheet.
princess being hit.
Slap the princess on the ass and go get to work and walk away.
Without a word, she kind of like rushes forwards, grabs Christine by the hand, like turns them upside down, and like looks at her. She's like, "Fuck this scrawny little thing." She grabs her hand and pulls her, and she like pulls her towards the dishes, and she says, "Wash." And
Watch.
yes,
Yes.
and then she goes and starts barking orders at
Justice!
other people.
Edna.
Justice.
That's right? Edna?
Edwa?
Edwa.
Edwa. Okay, perfect. Edwa, I like you. And
Edward, you and me gonna be friends.
I'm gonna leave her alone for like the first couple days. So, just check in on her like a few times a day.
Make sure she's working her ass off.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna like avidly watch or guard her just yet.
Okay. So do you want the captain to place a guard on her, like
Yeah,
24/7?
yeah.
Okay. So he has a guard kind of following her around and keeping an extra eye on her. You guys get off into the ocean and you begin sailing. You leave her alone for 3 days, and every now and again you would like see her, and she would be like either mopping on the deck, or and she would scowl at you anytime that she does see you. Mm. Do you guys do anything during these first 3 days, by the way? Oh, I needed to
Yeah.
to Darth.
Yeah, we gotta talk to Mitchell and stuff. He's been out of commission all this time.
Mhm.
He's gotta cast some spells. He's gotta tell us what the fuck we're gonna be looking
I hand
going
him my
into when we get to
scroll
this
of-
prison island.
And
I just made
hand
a
him
lot
my-
of decisions for the party, so we gotta talk about them.
And I hand him my scroll of forbidden knowledge.
What?
I have a scroll of forbidden knowledge about my demon's plane.
What?
I handed it to you. You like knowledge? I have knowledge. Take some forbidden knowledge.
I give you knowledge. Take the knowledge.
You have a scroll of forbidden knowledge, or what? What?
Yeah,
You had this all along?
yeah.
It's
You
just,
give it to me now? Where was
Is
this
it just-
before?
It's
is
about-
it just one scroll?
Yeah, it's about the demonic plane, I think is what Nick and I agreed on. So I give him that scroll at some point. And I also mentioned about how I'm trying to get rid of the demon.
Mm.
Nick, would
Yeah.
I know if there's possibly an easier way, like I can just ask the demon to leave or something?
Please, would you expend
Like,
yourself? My
Expend
soul?
our contract, something like that, end our
Repeat it.
contract. Fuck. So one night, before I go to sleep, I take out my trusty shovel, polish off a little bit of the edge, and And
Okay,
think
this is one
I think
you're in the
inside.
future again, man. Like,
Well, he said in the first 3 days.
yeah, but
Okay.
we could do this chronologically. I
Okay.
mean, like, tour
Yeah. If you want
was
to go do
gonna.
stuff, yeah, that's fine with me. I
What?
don't need to do it now, so
Okay.
do it eventually.
So, okay,
I mean,
at night you would do that.
Yeah.
Mitchell, what are you doing?
I was just communing. Like, this was in the last hour or something.
Yeah. So like as after the ships left and stuff, Mitchell like comes out and is like, "What the fuck happened, guys?"
Exactly like that, yeah.
Yeah.
With that exact voice.
Mhm.
Hey,
Did you guys torture? Did I miss it?
I thought it was pretty good. I guess like we'd be sitting on the bow or something, wind in our hair, watching all the ships leave.
I've cut my hair short, so
Titanic.
He's holding Leary up on the bow,
Celine
just
Dion.
like
Fuck,
Celine Dion
king
is
of the
singing in
world.
fuck you. I'm sitting there. I have somehow procured a pipe. I am smoking it and petting my ferrets. My wide-brimmed hat on. It's majestic as shit. Just sitting there, and I'm like,
black hair flowing on the wind.
exactly, perfect.
My
Celine
short hair
Dion
not
singing in
flowing.
the background with a nice little flute tune.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's the most perfect scene ever. Anyway, and we inform you, Mitchell, that the princess is working on the ship now.
Hmm.
She is earning her keep. We have yet to decide what to do with her. Captain thinks we're going to take her to your island.
Oh.
Ancestors. We should talk about that. Since they view it as a prison island, and well, it does seem rather fitting to imprison her, but well, you know more about it than we do. It was just an idea for now.
Just an excuse to get there.
Yeah, an excuse to get her, and possibly her fate if that's what we decide. But
Are you thinking of swapping boats once we get there?
yes, I mean, you said that you had a contact there. We could get another boat.
Perhaps, yes. If it works out, I mean, he obviously doesn't know who I am. So.
And we have, if I make a deal with the captain of the ship, he will take us to that island without us having to get another boat at the next island and take us there. And that might be more risky. This boat, it'll probably take us. It'll make it.
That sounds good. I think.
Yeah. Anyway.
Because as far as the king's concerned, we are getting off at the jungle.
No.
If we get another ship, we might get off in Newton itself or the desert maybe.
Yeah, for sure. And I like the idea of connecting with more allies, possibly.
Yes. By the way, Nick, out of game, real quick.
Mhm.
When I saw my guy back at the ship, how old was he? Sort of. How much would they give him?
How old?
Yeah.
I think
If
he
you
would
need
be,
help with that, like, he probably left at 28, 30ish, and then come back like at 40 something. He'd travel quite a lot.
he would be in his he would be probably in 39, 38.
Okay.
Pretty close to the time that he would come back to his place.
Okay.
All right. So unless you guys want to do something specific, the first couple of days pass.
Yes, there's something specific. Like, no, that's why I was communing and avoiding
Oh, yeah.
shit zone. Yeah.
Hey, go ahead.
I want to find out, like, maybe ask the captain or something. If I can use the magical box thingy.
He looks
If
up.
there are any terms to that.
So he has like a bunch of papers up, and he looks up at you. Says, "What are you going to use it for?"
Trying to contact an old friend. I have a spell that lets me watch its steps, but I will try to amplify it and let me communicate from a distance.
He thinks for a moment. Well,